You get a look at the sun shining in the buildings of downtown Salt Lake. Now it's headed down to David Aldridge Stadium.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer, and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. Now here's Brooks. Over Mitchell. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Winslow against Ingles. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many at all.
On the wing, Mitchell. Stolen by Jackson. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got the first points of the night for the Grizzlies. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside, Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Winslow finds Jackson. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it left. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Conley. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Morant, the bounce pass. Jackson down low. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Conley against Morant. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. Looking for their first basket of the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Look, he's just adept at reading these situations. Conley is just a terror on the floor when it opens up for him.
To the paint, it's deflected. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. Count it.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Mitchell. Passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovich looking around. And the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Brooks with it. Now defended by Gobert. On the wing, Winslow. Pass to Jackson. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Passes it to Winslow. Just 4 to shoot. Over Bogdanovich. Winslow's shot is off. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Conley, the pass to Ingles. Conley against Morant. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Brooks with no one around. They get it back. Winslow finds Valanciunas. Now Jackson over Mitchell. And there's Jackson on the assist from Valanciunas.
Oh, you could tell Valanciunas has really been working on his passing. Nice dime right there.
Mitchell outside. Down low. Winslow against Ingram. Here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it.
And timing is so important. I mean, right there, Brooks shows nice judgment, being able to get the rejection.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Clarkson dishes to Davis. And the layup is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Melton passes to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now Mudiay. Here's Gobert. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Memphis out in front, up by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Gobert. Davis is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Mudiay, and it's Clarkson in at the 2. Clark dishes to Jones. Not going to go that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah trailing here. Mudiay looking around. Kicks it to O'Neal. Back to Mudiay. The pass to Gobert. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Jazz now.
Playing a little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Just 3 to shoot, and Gobert kicks to Davis. To the inside. Clark, the pass to Gutteridge. Clark up top, defended by Mudiay. Jones for 3. They get it again.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Mudiay pass to Gobert. He kicks to O'Neal. Mudiay against Jones. Mudiay dishes to Gobert. The feed to Davis. Over Anderson. And it's Davis missing.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Clark with a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Inside. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Gobert.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Anderson can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Davis, the pass to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Clarkson. Trying to get open as Davis.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
To the left wing. 1:43 left in the first half. Here's Jones. Shot from 12. And that one hits back iron. Jazz trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's stolen. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Jones. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tipping.
Moutier kicks to Clarkson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And now the Grizzlies fast break. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And that one's good by Clark.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Moutier against Jones. Moutier passes to Clarkson. Back to Moutier. It doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Melton to the inside. Here's Clark. And too long on the shot.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunny.
Anderson against Davis. Here's Moutier. Another miss by Utah.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And so it's the... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that does it for our...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. So it's the Jazz now. 9-point game. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got the first basket of the third quarter for Utah.
And really, Conley is so smart. I mean, especially when it comes to running the pick and roll the right way.
Pass to Winslow. And here's Valanciunas. Ingles with the rebound. Now, here's Mitchell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
And they double up Morant. Pass to Winslow. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him, and the basket is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Mitchell against Brooks. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Here's Morant. Brooks outside. Conley against Morant. Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them at a decent clip.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gobert's checked in.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Over Valanciunas. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Rudy Gobert.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yes, yeah. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. There's no question he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. It gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. If he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
O'Neal's checked in for Mike Conley. Here's Mitchell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside, Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier season. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. 1:53 left in the third. Back to Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And that one's good. Morant.
Much more than just a perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
Brooks against Clarkson. He dishes it to O'Neal. Stolen by Anderson. Oh, and here comes Anderson all along. Chalk up 2 there.
Right there, Morant showing his ability to work off the ball. I mean, he found some space and knocked down the shot.
And here is Mitchell. 1:07 left in the third quarter. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, man, I love watching Valanciunas score the ball. He makes it look so easy, and he makes the defense feel uneasy out there.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 9 points. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Morant finds Clark. Back to Morant. Now the pass to Clark. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Mitchell with it. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And it's Memphis on the break. The 3 from Morant. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside, Bogdanovich. Down low, and Utah turns it over again.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies lead by 7. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Clarkson is out there with Conley. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's so crafty near the bucket. You give Conley a little room to work with, he'll do his thing.
Now Morant passes it to Winslow. The shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 7. Outside Conley. O'Neal against Anderson. O'Neal passes to Conley. Stolen by Anderson. One-on-one fast break. Here's Morant. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Conley the pass to Gobert. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Clark. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Anderson kicks to Morant. There's the dish to Winslow. Back to Morant. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
But well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Stolen by Winslow. The kick out to Anderson. Clarkson against Winslow. Back to Morant. Connects from three-point range. Morant's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis.
And it's just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
And they pick up 2.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when these guys are going to come.
Morant outside. Dishes it to Anderson. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Clarkson. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Kyle Anderson. Pass to Ingles. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Mitchell passes to Ingles. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Brooks outside. Over Bogdanovich. Out to Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Valanciunas hits them both. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 15-point game.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Valanciunas.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
What a player this guy is. Conley takes pleasure in delivering the big-time revenge 3-ball.
Brooks outside. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Right side Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Bogdanovich. Jackson misses. Now here's Mitchell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution.
9 seconds left in the fourth. Moutier pass to Morgan. Over to the left wing. Lets the three fly. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And all right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. downtown skyline illuminating the night. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Now here's Morant. Takes it from 10 to the middle. Jackson passes to Winslow. 4 on the clock. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. And the rejection by Favors. Stolen by Holiday. 3 on 3. Here's Williamson. Denied by Morant.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
Brooks kicks to Winslow. Memphis moving that ball around. Valanciunas, good.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Paul's such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Morant scanning the floor. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Holiday. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Valanciunas passes to Morant. Favors against Valanciunas. And that one's good. Morant.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Right side Holiday. Back to Williamson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. On defense, the Grizzlies. Williamson kicks to Holiday. Loads it up for Williamson. Stolen by Jackson. Now the feed to Winslow. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And you see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Now here is Holiday. Inside, and then Favors with the dunk.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Valanciunas against Favors. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Williamson, the pass to Ingram. To the inside. Here's Favors. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Morant outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Valanciunas finds Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off it. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Now, here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Williamson. And Winslow pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Winslow's got his second bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Brooks against Holiday. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. Pelicans trail by 6. From 12 feet out. He can't hit that time. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Winslow kicks to Valanciunas. Winslow wide open. He fires. Misses off the left iron. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Morant with some nice D.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Jackson finds Hayes. It's blocked. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And the shot goes down. Jones has got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. And so here is New Orleans. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hart, that's good.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Down low. Here's Gutteridge. Here's Clark. Good. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
6 to shoot. Jones, the pass to Gutteridge. Off target with his 3. Pelicans trail by 10. Pass to Hart. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Melton from down in the low post. It goes. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Outside for Redick. Good on the triple. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this is exactly how Redick makes his living. An incredible three-point shooter who shoots it quickly.
Now here's Anderson. Defense is right there. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark. Pelicans shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicole O'Malley. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And it's Morant missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Valanciunas. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Okafor against Valanciunas. Brooks for three. Okafor with the steal. Goes up, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide-open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
Memphis leading by three. Out to the right wing. Morant against Jackson. Morant pushes to Jackson. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Off target with the open look. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Ball comes in for Frank Jackson. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Winslow against Ingram. Winslow kicks to Morant. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Jackson has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by three. Outside, Ball. To the paint. Here's Okafor. And Valanciunas pulls it down. There's Winslow. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by three. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, what's your... And that does it for our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pelicans trail by three. On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Williamson the pass the ball. Dishes it to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Williamson from long range. He can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Yep, that one goes. Ingram's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Pelicans. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Here's Jackson. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. The Pelicans also changing it up. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Redick surveying the D. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Clark for 3. Memphis the rebound.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And Favors has it in the corner. Left side, Ball shoots over Morant. And again, no good by New Orleans. Memphis leading by 3. Inside, Memphis moving that ball around. Clark finds Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. Over Williamson. Williamson with the block.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Here's Morant. Stripped away. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
Clark against Williamson. Clark the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Redick way outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Redick's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
Got to get out on Redick. The range he has is in the gym light. Ridiculous, capable of torching you from right there.
And it's Morant missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ball dishes to Favors. Back to Ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. Clock at 6. Hart the pass to Williamson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Now, here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Valanciunas against Favors. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Over Williamson. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Loads it up for Williamson. Stolen by Brooks. And it's Memphis on the break. Anderson with the ball. And yes, it's good. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent 3-ball shooter.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Morant that's for 2, and that one released in time, but no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jackson is out there with Winslow. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Williamson looking it over. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Williamson. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Here's Melton, guarded by Holiday. Melton passes to Jones. Lays it up off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Williamson outside. And the rejection by Jang.
And this is something you'd like to see more of from Jang, given his size and wingspan.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Memphis trailing here. Outside, Jones to take the lead. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ball with it. Over Jones. And the rejection by Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Out to Ingram. Stolen by Winslow. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
On the wing, Jones. At the elbow, it's Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Out to Ingram. The pass the ball. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Some changes for Memphis. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. The 3 from Morant. No good there. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Memphis with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Brooks with it. Now Okafor defending. Brooks gets to Valanciunas. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now. Pelicans trail by 6. And here is Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Morant.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. Brooks with the bounce pass. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Left side Jackson. Ball with the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
A 3 from Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Feeds to Winslow. Lets it go from 11. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Ball, the pass to Favors. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's more. Jackson looking around. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly show. The countdown. It's the NBA on 2K Payday.
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. DA, thank you for that. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Conley in at the point. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots, and it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Now here is Holiday. He feeds it to Favors. Gobert with the block.
Let's remember that the 7-foot frame includes a 7'9" wingspan. Rudy Gobert, the Stifle Tower, doing work.
Here's Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. High post, Gobert. Back to Conley. Stolen by Ball. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Here's Ball. Missed inside. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Over Holiday. Gobert trying to get open. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim. Just extends past the defense beautifully.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Here's Williamson. There's the dish to Ball. To the inside. Gobert brings the double team. Clock is at 3. Gobert knocks it away. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And it's Utah's ball.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
Here's Holiday. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Holiday attacking.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. All 3 throws good from Drew Holiday. Now Mitchell. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. Mitchell's shot is good.
What area of the floor can't Donovan Mitchell score from? This guy, terrific job on the interior.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Kicks to Gobert. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Gobert inside, right? He has such a strong sense for when to take advantage of the skills he has at his disposal.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Ingram outside. And there's the pass to Holiday. He had stolen by Ingles. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Ingles against Ingram. Ingles dishes to Gobert. Ingles trying to get open. Nice shot by Gobert.
Boy, I love to see Rudy Gobert score despite the contact. This guy is showing off some big-time strength right now.
Ingram finds Favors. Williamson looking it over. Floats it up for Williamson.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Feeds it to Gobert.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Now here's Jackson. Passes to Redick. Fires the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. Utah leading by 5. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Davis kicks to Moutier. The pass to Gobert. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Clarkson. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Redick. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Moutier looking around. And Moutier throws it down.
A point guard who's got incredible vertical. Emmanuel Moutier, no doubt on the dunk.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Jazz out in front, leading by 5. We'll get right back to... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So on the floor for Utah, O'Neal is out there with Davis, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Moutier, and it's Clarkson in at the 2-guard spot. Moutier kicks to Clarkson. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
Well, Gobert is not a volume shooter, but boy, when he decides to take a quality look, you can figure it's going to go in the bucket.
Jackson against Moutier. Jackson misses.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Jazz leading by 7.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates, and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell, after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it was good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. The Jazz making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Moutier against Jackson. Clarkson passes to Moutier. Shoots from the line. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 9 points. Outside Jackson. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Mitchell against Jackson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
And we're not used to seeing a big man like Williamson move like this. Puts defenders in a bind.
A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal, and Mike Conley subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Davis throws it down.
Well, that's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Here's Hart. Six to shoot. And that one is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Misses from short range.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
The athleticism on display there. For as big as Williamson is, he moves so fast and so decisively.
Here's Mitchell. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. That one drops for him. Now just a 1-point Utah lead.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Conley, and that one falls coming off of Davis's speed.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Redick way outside. Tips it. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 12.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Conley feeling it out to the paint and stolen by Williamson. An even 3-on-3 break. Hart the pass to Hayes. Kicks it out to Williamson. Cans the shot from the wing. 14 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside, Davis. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Jazz now. Clock at 4. Bogdanovic dishes to Conley. A putback. Redick with the rebound. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from Williamson. 5 seconds left in the first half of the game. Got it off in time.
And I love how ball will stay.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 17. And that's a...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Mitchell. And the layup falls. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Ingram right side. Back to Williamson. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For New Orleans, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Okafor's checked in for New Orleans.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Bogdanovich.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for a good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Jazz trail by 7. Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Unloads from 9. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
It's Ingram on the wing. Second chance shot over Ingles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition, drawing contact very easily on these kinds of attempts.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. On the wing, Mitchell. 7-foot shot. And Utah again with the bucket.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. From deep three-point range, Okafor tips it back in. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
There's the feed to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Okafor. And here's Ingram from the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Conley finds Mitchell. Shooting foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Utah making a change here. Oni's checked in.
What confidence from the Grizzlies veteran. Redick is as automatic as it gets from downtown.
Here's Moutier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Moutier's got 6 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Holiday with the tip. Here's Moutier. He has 6. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Niang kicks to Bradley. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Hart, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Niang. Passes it to Moutier. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And no one is catching Ingram in the open floor. This guy is like a rocket.
Holiday against Moutier. The Jazz shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Eight seconds left to play in the third. Moutier dishes to Clarkson. 1 second left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a great... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Pelicans leading by 5. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, inside we have Ingles and Gobert. Clarkson is out there with Moutier, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And the dunk by Williamson.
And Williamson doesn't let up, consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Moutier pass to Gobert. Poked away. Stolen by Holiday. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Hart. Dishes to Redick. Williamson outside. The pass to Holiday. Floats it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Moutier. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, the length, the quickness, the ability of Emmanuel Moutier to make himself a factor defensively. Nice.
Holiday dishes to Williamson. Back to Holiday. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. Puts the pass on the money.
And here's Holiday. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Moutier, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
New Orleans moving it around. Here's Williamson. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 3. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Moutier finds Ingles. And here's Clarkson. Back to Ingles. Head shot off. Good D by Williamson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the touch, the accuracy, the assertiveness of Redick is what allows him to drain these shots.
Mitchell against Ball. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Gobert can't hit. New Orleans leading by 6. And it's Ball penetrating. He gets it in there.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Jazz trail by 8. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
It's Redick on the wing. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Five on the clock. From deep. That shot off. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Williamson outside. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Really the right play defensively.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. They'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
Williamson taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Drew Holiday is checked in for J.J. Redick. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
High post, Gobert. Inside with the shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I'll tell you, it takes guts to take these types of shots, but Bogdanovich is an assured scorer. You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
So he can't get either to fall.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Pass to O'Neal to tie it up. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep them alive. And regulation. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Jordan Clarkson. What's the news there, Dave?
Hey guys, Utah's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He's definitely going to be sitting the rest of this one out and potentially a significantly longer time before he'll be back on the court. Kevin, really bad news tonight.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup, of course, now in overtime. So for New Orleans right now, Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Utah. Pelicans trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
For 3, Ingram. Second shot opportunity. Favors can't get it to go. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell is double. Now here's Ingles. Pass to Gobert. 4 on the clock. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
What a boost when Rudy Gobert is this efficient on the offensive end. Such a smart basketball player.
Here's Williamson. Rebound, Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Conley against Ball. Conley the pass to Mitchell. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
To the inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Jazz.
And I guess they waited for overtime to break out the big guns. It's not even close in this extra period.
It's funny that after 4 quarters of really looking like this was a pick-em game, overtime was a complete beatdown. I can't say that I saw that coming.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Redick surveying the D. And the miss.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sport. DA, it's up.
Hey, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Conley against Morant. Conley surveying the D. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's a high-level finish from Morant, showing more strength than he's really giving credit for.
Memphis shooting their first free throw this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Now, here's Mitchell. At the top of the key, Gobert. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Mitchell. Brooks covering. Mitchell's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Morant. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You could do that every time up the floor. Put Morant in the pick and roll and just let him go to work.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Jock.
Conley gets the bucket.
Oh, I love the intensity Conley plays with. It's what allows him to overcome aggressive defense like that right there.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mitchell against Brooks. There's the pass to Morant. Jackson from long range. Winslow knocks it loose. Stolen by Conley. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Now, here's Mitchell. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Gobert can't hit.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And Anderson kicks to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Brooks misses. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here's Mitchell. And that one drops. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Back to Morant. Jackson passes to Brooks. Out to Morant. Lets it go from deep. And again, Memphis no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. To the paint, stolen by Anderson. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Basket good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. Nice steal from Valanciunas. Memphis trailing here. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant left side. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Down low. Shot clock at 3. Jackson. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Mitchell up top. Brooks covering. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And here is Mitchell. Dishes it to Ingles. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Check in for Grizzlies.
Jones against Moutier. Jones, the pass to Gutterich. Feeds to Clark. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Moutier. Clarkson on the wing. The dish to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Moutier. It's stolen by Jones. And it's Memphis on the break. Davis against Clark. To the inside. Jang banked in off the glass. Jang's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Now, here's Clarkson. Following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Clarkson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jones finds Clark. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Jang.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Moutier. He dishes it to Davis. Hangs. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
George Niang, he's checked in for the Jazz. The pass to Anderson. Fires from 18. Count that one.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Jones against Moutier. High post, Davis. Back to Moutier. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jones kicks to Winslow. Here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Moutier against Jones. The putback kept alive. Pass to Niang. Three-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Anderson dishes to Jones. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. And Utah with a change here too. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Morant with a wide open look. Memphis the rebound. There's Winslow. Buries it down low. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show forth.
High post, Davis. Back to Moutier. To the paint. It's stolen by Valanciunas.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
I promise to break for a positive fate. Had the world in your palms.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here is Conley. So on the floor for Utah. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Roaming the paint.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. Memphis leading by 3. Morant scanning the floor. Brooks outside. Kicks it to Winslow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fade away. Brooks misses. Jazz trail by 3. Outside Conley. Dishes to Mitchell. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Pass to Winslow. Back to Brooks. He kicks it to Jackson. The dish to Brooks. Over Mitchell. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Brooks has got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
Kevin, it's a sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, and when he's on, he can carry your offense.
Passes it to Ingles. Conley dishes to Gobert, and he drops it in from the low post. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
And when you look at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night he might go for 6 or 7.
Yes, yeah, but you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call them the...
Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
So good at making plays in the open floor, whether Morant's running the break or finishing.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Reverses. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 8 points.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now the pass to Valanciunas. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And a switcher also for Utah. Poison Eels checked in for Joe Ingles. Memphis moving that ball around. 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Gobert. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The Grizzlies had shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. He misses the free throw.
I mean, I think he's kind of a throwback kind of player, if you ask me. I mean, Anderson's nickname is Slow Mo because of his ability to slow the game down and pick the opponent apart.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Jones dishes to Anderson. Here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson. Jang finds Anderson. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Back to Mitchell. Gobert down low. Jang defending. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. Clark for 3. And Jang kicks to Clark. To the middle. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Melton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Mitchell looking it over. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front. Up by 8. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They've got Kyle Anderson. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Gutterich in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Clarkson. To the inside. Mitchell makes it off the glass.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart
of the defense.
Morant outside. Inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Now just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Niang's checked in. Allen passes to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Morant for 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Mitchell dishes to Clarkson. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Mitchell trying to free himself. Gobert can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Down low, here's Valanciunas. Nobody near Allen. With the putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas. And now it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Clark with a wide-open look. Kicks it out to Allen. Morant passes to Clark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, man, I love watching Valanciunas score the ball. He makes it look so easy, and he makes the defense feel uneasy out there.
For the Jazz, Tony Bradley's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Clarkson. Aston Niang. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for Allen. Morant kicks to Brooks. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now, here's Morant for 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Now Mitchell. Bradley up top. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Morant passes to Winslow. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson kicks to Morant. Brooks with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's 7 points for Brooks.
You see the confidence rising? I mean, when Brooks is firing away like this, keep feeding him.
Mitchell against Brooks. Fires from 14, and it's Mitchell missing. Memphis leading by 12. Passes to Valanciunas. He feeds it to Winslow. Out to Brooks. Launches it. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
Niang passes to Mitchell. And here's Mudiay. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Brooks.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Memphis.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Valanciunas.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Out to Brooks. Fires the 3. No good that time. So Utah will take it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the pass to Moutier. Back to Bradley. Shoots over Winslow. They can't stop the run with that one. Morant outside. Off the mark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Now here's Morant. He kicks it to Winslow. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, there's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
Here's Ingram. The feed to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Brooks outside. Morant outside. The offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Stolen by Jackson. Morant outside. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Lock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, defense staying with him, and that didn't make a difference that time for Winslow.
Ingram against Winslow. And that one's good by Favors.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Valanciunas, good.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Out to the wing. Williamson in the post. Jackson on him.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Winslow's shot is off. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Holiday, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Morant. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Well, the defense has to do a better job when Brandon Ingram is on the break. Those strides, man, he takes up a lot of ground.
Morant outside.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williamson dishes to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 5.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass. Morant
against Holiday. Now here's Anderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Jackson, and it's Memphis with another.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The pass to Melly. To the paint. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Anderson wide open. They grab their own miss.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Reddick. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Stolen by Brooks. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
To the inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. It's Morant in the corner. Back to Jackson. Anderson up top. 4 seconds left. Tips it up. And the second chance effort by Jackson. He has 6.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And so it's the Memphis. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Brandon Clark. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the small forward position. Here's Melton. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Reddick. There's the 3. Pelicans keep it alive. Outside for Jackson. Here's Hart. Jackson in the corner. Fires for 3. The rebound by Anderson. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Melton for the 3. Gutterich can't get it to go.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that sideshow bob necklace with 1,000 stones, and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
Ball's checked in for New Orleans. And Memphis also making a switch. Winslow's checked in. Anderson outside. He feeds it to Clark. Wide open shot is on the money. Clark's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Jackson passes to Hayes. Outside Jackson. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Anderson. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Jackson with it. And it's good. 2 points. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
On the wing, Winslow. Back to Clark. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Okafor. New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Some changes for New Orleans. Favors comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Frank Jackson. Valanciunas finds Jackson. Brooks, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Hart. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Melly is checked in for Okafor, and it's Holiday in for Hart. There's 1:40 left to play here in the second quarter. Passes it to Morant. To the middle, got a piece of it. Here's Jackson, back to Winslow. 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Morant's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
1:16 left to play here in the half. Ball dishes to Ingram. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Favors. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. J.J. Redick's checked in for ball. The Grizzlies also making a change. Elton's checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Jackson kicks to Valanciunas. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant finds Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Favors passes to Redick. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And so it's Memphis with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been and Shaq, a team that used to be known for its grit and grind style. Memphis. And that does it for our
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
To the inside, Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Out to Brooks. Now here's Morant. And here is Brooks. Shoots over Ingram and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Pelicans trail by 14. Ball, the pass to Favors. Back to Ball. To the paint. Favors can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Offline with his three. Pelican shooting 47%, pretty solid. The drive by Williamson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And how much strength is on display right there from Zion Williamson.
New Orleans making some changes here. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stolen by Ball. The drive by Williamson. And he trims the lead to single digits.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Ball against Jones. Pass to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Snatched away. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And it's Ball in the corner. And Jones over to help. The pass to Jackson. Back to Williamson. Ball against Jones. Inside. And it's Memphis on the break. Anderson with the ball. Stolen by Jackson. Pass the ball. Back to Hayes. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Hart. He dishes it to Williamson. And finally they hit one. Williamson's got 9 points now in just the second half. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Jones in the post, guarded by Jackson. Now Clark feeds it to Anderson. Second chance shot. Clark kicks to Winslow. They could use a bucket. Williamson with the block.
Zion just aggressive there and great timing.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jang, he's checked in for Justice Winslow.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Jackson dishes to Redick. The putback, and no good. And it's Memphis the other way. One-on-one here. Betteridge, the pass to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. It's 2-on-1. Moving it up. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Okafor.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Jang, and Jang slaps it in.
You know, Kyle Anderson plays obviously at his pace, but he's a terrific passer that sees the floor well.
Pass to Redick. And there's the feed to Okafor. He's all alone.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Outside, Redick. Tries from 10, and that one is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Gutteridge. Offensive rebound. Clark outside. Jones drives in. And Jang kicks to Clark. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Now here is is Holiday. Another shot, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Melton in at the 2.
Drew's got such a great build, 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Here's Melton. Back to Valanciunas. And the rejection by Favors. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, it is big trouble.
Morant gaining the floor. Launches a 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Favors kicks to Reddick. Ingram passes to Williamson. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
Melton passes to Morant. To Melton. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. Pelicans trail by 4. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Gets it out to Williamson. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Holiday against Morant. Down low. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now here's Williamson. Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against Holiday. Jackson gets the bucket. That's now 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Big-time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Holiday dishes to Favors. The Grizzlies pull it in. And it's Brooks in the corner, trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Brooks finds Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. That one good for 2. And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Reddick is in the corner. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Morant comes with the double team. Outside, Redick. To the inside. And Favors kicks to Redick. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Redick with no hesitation. JJ stands for just jumpers.
Milton passes to Brooks. The 3. Now the pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Jackson.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
And Holiday kicks to Redick. The 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. Fires the 3. That shot missing. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they... us here on 2K. DH.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. The Utah Jazz made a big move.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, DA. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Now here's Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. The baseline J. And the rejection by Favors. Ball finds Holiday. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Now Mitchell. That shot no good. Excellent D there from Holiday. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
The floor awareness of ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
And Ingram just made great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was...
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Mitchell against Holiday, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Bogdanovich against Williamson. Ball, the pass to Favors. Gobert brings the double team. Shot clock at 5. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Keeps it alive. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
Now here's Mitchell. Ingles finds Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. With the floater. Gobert, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 12-4 run. That one doesn't go. And it's Utah the other way. Conley against Ball. Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And the dunk by Williamson.
So fast in the open court. I say Zion is the ultimate fast break option.
Ball against Conley. Inside. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Holiday. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Excellent D there from Ball. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Derek Favors with the slam.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. O'Neal's check in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And the dunk by Williamson.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Gobert, the pass to Moutier. Pass to Clarkson. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Jazz. We've got Bojan Bogdanovic, Moutier out there with Clarkson. Then there's Davis, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Here's Hart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Williamson. It's stolen by Moutier. And again, Utah running the court in transition. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And the thing that stood out for me last year about Moutier, his shot selection was much improved.
It was, GA, a career high from the field. He was solid also from three. Still, he needs to clean up that turnover category. But we have to remember, he is still very young despite how long we've been talking about him.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a three-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Utah. New Orleans also making some changes. Favors comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Jackson Hayes in for Nicolo Melli.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Jackson, and Davis sends it back. Clarkson with the ball. He's got 10 to the middle and stolen by Redick. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Jackson's got the ball. That shot is off. Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson against Jackson. Clarkson dishes to Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Jazz with some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Moutier. Mitchell's shot is good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Mitchell against Redick. Three-pointer. Gobert pulls it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
It's tipped. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on J.J. Redick.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Ball up top, over by Conley. Count it. Ball's got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, you play Lonzo to drop that off. That time, he takes it himself.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Ingram missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And he lays it straight in. Gobert's got 6.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okafor.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They have a 2-point lead. And that'll do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular.
And here are the Pelicans now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. He kicks to Holiday. Floats it up for Williamson. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Ingles with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
2 points. That one goes. Williamson's got 18 points.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Mitchell looking it over. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Here's Williamson. Up again. And there's Favors putting it right back in. He's got 8.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Conley against Ball. Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Favors. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Holiday finds Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Favors using his imposing frame to rock the rim.
Conley the pass to Gobert. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. A different look for Utah. Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. And the wide open shot from Redick. No good on the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanovich. That's tipped, taken away by Holiday. Redick against Mitchell. Redick passes to Melli. Shot on the wing. Was shot by Redick, no good.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Utah shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. The Jazz making a switch here. Gobert's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Hayes is checked in.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Redick for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Whenever Redick skies up for a 3-pointer, you just think it's going in. He is as efficient as they come.
1:02 left here in the 3rd quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Mitchell outside. And it's Davis at the elbow. In the corner, it's Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Holiday. Hart the pass to Melli. Over Davis. And it's Melli missing. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
I I like Gobert's attack mentality around the rim. You can tell he loves to throw it down.
Redick for three. And Davis pulls it down. Here's Clarkson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Tie game in Utah. And we've got more NBA act. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Utah. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. And here is Conley. Clarkson on the wing. There's the pass to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. 3 on the clock. Off the inbound. Gobert can't hit. The Pelicans trail. Here's Williamson. Rebounded by Clarkson.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
O'Neal up top. He's covered by Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a 2nd-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
The drive by Williamson.
Delivering as much punishment as he receives. Zion is a scary sight coming at you.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Kicks it to Ingles. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Derek Favors.
Clearly a foul. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the 2nd half.
New Orleans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Williamson looking it over. Pass the ball. The feed to Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And 12 points for Derek Favors.
Favors can really hurt you from inside the paint. If he gets the ball in a good spot, he has the size and length needed to bury the shot.
Gobert down low. He's covered by Ball. And stolen by Favors. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
They just can't get stops against this guy. Zion too strong and too athletic.
Conley against Ball. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Ingram with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Misses the layup. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Clarkson. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the 4th quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
At the top of the key, Gobert. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. for the Jazz. Bogdanovich is checked in for Royce O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Clarkson. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Mitchell finds Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead. Over to the wing. Here's Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So much pub for Zion coming into this league. I hope fans realize that it takes time to learn the NBA and to establish an identity.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Redick against Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Redick for 3. They get the rebound.
The killer instinct of Favors. This man takes no prisoners when the game is on the line.
Mudiay against Ball. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick, and he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. To the middle, stolen by Ball.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Williamson finds Holiday. For 3, Ingram. Can't get the 3 to fall. Taken away by Holiday. They push it up 4 on 3, and then Favors with the dunk.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very